The next question is a short one. Why is this projection happening?
Is this projection happening? The projection seems to be happening because you're looking at it. Turn your attention within and you'll see the non-existence of the one who is seeing this projection. As Bhagavan said, when people ask, why did ego come into existence? Bhagavan said, ego seems to exist only because of ātma-vicāra. Ātma-vicāra means non-investigation. We can't say that ātma-vicāra is the cause for ego to come into existence, because obviously ātma-vicāra is only for ego. But why ego seems to exist now? Because we are not attending to ourselves. Ātma-vicāra is another name for pramada. Pramada means negligence, self-negligence, not attending to ourselves. So why has all this appeared? Because you are not attending to yourself. Attend to yourself keenly enough, and the one who is seeing all this will cease to exist, will be seen to be ever non-existent, and therefore no projection has ever taken place. Trying to explain how ego came into existence, why ego came into existence, why anything came into existence, is like asking, why was the son of a barren woman born? How was he born? Obviously, there's no such thing as a son of a barren woman, so all such questions are redundant. So this projection seems to exist simply because we do not see ourselves. See yourself and you will no longer see the projection. As Bhagavan says in the fourth paragraph of Nana, well, actually in the third and the fourth paragraph, he says in the third paragraph, he says, if the mind, which is the cause for all awareness and all activity ceases, Jagat Drishti will depart. When he said the cause for all awareness, he means all awareness of things other than ourselves. So the cause for all awareness and for all activity is mind, awareness of other things, that is. If that ceases, Jagat Drishti, the perception of the world, will depart. So we see the world only because we are not seeing ourselves. Why mind seems to exist? Because we are looking outwards. And because we are looking outwards, we seem to be the mind, and therefore the world seems to exist. And then he goes on to say, just as unless the imaginary snake goes, awareness of the rope, which is the foundation, the basis, the adhisthana, will not arise, unless perception of the world, which is a mental creation, departs, darshana, or seeing oneself, which is the adhisthana, right? That is, oneself is the adhisthana. Swarupa, our real nature, the adhisthana, will not arise. Now, so long as we're seeing the world, we are not seeing ourselves. In order to see ourselves, we need to stop seeing the world. And he said the same in the fourth paragraph. Excluding thoughts, there is not separately any such thing as world. That the world is just a series of mental impressions. Those mental impressions are all just thoughts. Because Bhagavan uses the term thoughts in a very broad sense. In sleep, there are no thoughts, and consequently, there is also no world. In waking and dream, there are thoughts, and consequently, there is also a world. Just as a spider spins out thread from within itself and again draws it back into itself, so the mind makes the world appear from within itself and again dissolves it back into itself. When the mind comes out from Atma-swarupa, the world appears. Therefore, when the world appears, Swarupa does not appear. When Swarupa appears, the world does not appear. Swarupa means our real nature, what we actually are, ourself as we actually are. So when we know ourself as we actually are, the world will not appear. Why does the world appear now? Because we are not knowing ourselves as we actually are, because we're looking outwards, so we see the world. Look within, and you will see that even the seer of the world, namely ego, doesn't exist. What actually exists is only Atma-swarupa.